this video, I would like to explain email marketing strategy for wholesalers. In other words, B2B. Hi, my name is Andrei, the founder of email marketing agency called Flowim, as well as this YouTube channel. Some of our clients have two types of business. They have one set of products they sell, but they sell B2C, like directly to consumers, and also they have a wholesaler part of their business. So in other words, they sell their products to other retailers, so those retailers can sell direct to consumer. In some cases, a wholesaler part business will generate more money for our clients. In some cases, it's less. But anyway, email marketing has to be created for B2B side of the business as well as B2C. So on YouTube, you can find a lot of content creating email marketing strategy and all of that for B2C, or in other words, direct to consumer, D2C, but there's not much content about wholesaler. So in this video, I would like to explain the entire email marketing strategy you can use for your business. Before we continue with the video, I have a short announcement to make. We are growing and we have a few spots available for new clients. And I would like to tell you about our partner program, Give $1,000, Get $1,000. How does it work? If you know anybody in your network who are e-commerce brand, online retailers, please refer them to us, and if they sign up with us, you will get $1,000 and they will get $1,000 discount toward their credit. Or if you are an e-commerce brand and you would like to work with us, we will give you $2,000 towards your first month of the retainer. Just visit flowim.com/partner and see the details of a partner program, and we have a template there, email template, which you can send it to your friend or somebody you know in e-commerce space. If you have a wholesale part of your business, like, stick to the end and you will find a lot of value and the entire strategy which you can implement on your own in your company. I don't know much about your business, but typical process is you have a dedicated website or a dedicated page on your website where people can apply to become your wholesaler. First step is application. This is typical process, everybody have it, and probably you have it already in your business. But then what happens in that case? When people submit applications, there's two outcomes. First outcome is approved and deny. The process is manual. You have to manually review it and approve it or deny it. However, the outcome should be automated, and this is what we can automate. So if it's deny, you have to set status deny and send email. Number 1, reasons. And some of the reasons, let's say you do wholesale only to physical retailers, like you do not allow to sell them online, or maybe you do not allow them to sell on Amazon because you have exclusive rights to sell on Amazon. So this is like one of the many reasons you can have, and that email can be automatic. You just put status deny and it will send this automation. If it's approved, it should go to kind of like welcome series. Welcome. And part of that welcome series, first of all, you should let them know that you approve them. Second, you need to tell them how to log in and how does your program work in general. Email 2, you can send something like reasons to work with you, to buy from you, about the product and so forth. And you can include as many emails as you want in that welcome series. The main goal for them to buy, to learn more about your product and to buy from you at least once. In addition to the welcome series, there's third action which have to happen in parallel to those two. Add deal to CRM. I recorded another video explaining CRM, email marketing automation. So please do not confuse, like right now I will be explaining email marketing part, which you can automate, but some action, I will say, like add a deal to your CRM. You have to have a standalone CRM system which you will manually update and track. In this case, deal has to be created for this person who submitted the application. If you deny, it's lost deal. If you approve, it should stay in your deal. First, you will send them automatic emails. So automatically you will do your best to convert them. If they didn't convert, then manually follow up via email, call them, send them direct mail, or some other means of communication with your clients. So this is automation number one. It's easy when person fill up your form and submit it because it's considered hot lead or warm lead at least. But let's imagine I'm potential candidate for your wholesaler program, but I'm not sure. So I'm checking you out. I'm checking your page, your conditions, how do you work, and so forth. And I'm like, I'm not sure, should I submit the form or not? There's a lot of information to fill up. Like, I'm not sure, like, if I want to work with this company. So in that case, they are on your dedicated page or on your dedicated website. In that case, it's a good idea to implement some kind of pop-up form. So we call it exit intent. So basically they are visiting and they are not part of your database, wholesaler database. And when they are trying to leave your website, there's exit intent pop-up. Similar strategy we use for direct-to-consumer brands on their Shopify stores. But on D2C side, we offer them like, hey, here's 10% off, 5% off. On wholesale side, it's a little bit different. You need to come up with creative message, but the idea here just to capture the bare minimum information. So like I would say like at least email, but if you want to collect a little bit more information, maybe email, their store name or first name. So it's up to you. When they submit, they submit the lead, fill up this form. We need to send a series of emails. Exit flow. So this is exit intent email automation, and we should send at least like 3 emails. So first of all, it can be something generic, right? Like, hey, would you like to work with us? Would you like to carry our products in your store? And sort of like generic emails. Then in email 2, you can send them and tell them about the benefit working with you. And in the third email, like ask them like, hey, do you have any questions about our program? Like, why did it spark interest to learn about our program? After those 3 emails, again, you can put more emails in this flow, but after third email, if they do not respond or do not engage with them, again, add deal to CRM. It's very important. So somebody expressed the minimum, maybe they are like cold lead, expressed some kind of interest, they took like mini action, they left email. So there's bare minimum, but there's some kind of interest. So it's your responsibility now is to follow up with that person. So first we'll follow up with those 3 emails, automatic emails. But if the person still does not engage or do not buy from you, it's your responsibility to start following up with that person manually via email. Find them on LinkedIn, follow up, call them, send them email, whatever you have to do. But outreach, and as the Grant Cardone said, follow up until they buy from you or they die. But if they die, even after they die, like follow up one more time just to confirm they died. It might be a bad joke, but it's true. Like you have to follow up to be able to convert them. Okay, so we covered already 2 automations. So let's talk about the third one. Let's say you approved them already as a wholesaler and they still didn't buy from you, or maybe they purchased already from you, but the goal is for them to come back and buy from you again and again and again and again. Same thing as in D2C part of your business, direct to consumer. Same thing in wholesale. You need to come up with abandoned cart flow, abandoned cart automation, abandoned cart sequence. Doesn't matter which software you use. It's very important to be able to do that. Check out started. And so we trigger in checkout started, and let's say if they didn't finish the purchase, we want to follow up. And I think 2 emails are enough to send them. So first, you will send them like, hey, this is what you forget in your cart. Do you have any questions? Blah, blah, blah. So basically just remind them that like, hey, you didn't finish your purchase. And second email, automation. Second email might be something like, hey, this is the reason you should buy from us. This is the reason like why you should work with us. And if that person still did not buy, again, add to CRM. Add that deal into CRM and add value of the cart. Let's say they left in their cart products on the value of 500 or 1000 or 1500. You want to add that value, and this is probably the hottest lead so far. If that deal added to your CRM, you should like pick up a phone and call them. Maybe payment didn't go through, maybe your like checkout page didn't work, something, but that person were interested to buy those products on that amount from you and something stopped. Maybe they didn't want to pay for shipping or something. So this is your, like right now it's your responsibility, your job to pick up the phone and close them. And the last automation is win back. Same thing as direct to consumer, same thing B2B side. Let's say somebody placed an order once with you, but they didn't buy again from you. Like, so what is your cycle? How often people are buying from you? So win back. Let's say if your product is seasonal and they are buying like every quarter, so do follow up in what, 3 months, or what, it's like 180 days, or you can do it every 2 months. Like, I don't know about your business, but you know your business better. So what is the life cycle? How often people reorder from you? If they place their first order, then 180 days pass and they didn't purchase again, you want to follow up automatically with some kind of messages. So email automation. It's enough to send only 2 emails. First of all, you just need to find out like, hey, what's going on? Like, you purchased from us in the past. Do you need any help? Do you want to restock with the new products and so forth? And again, the same thing, like for any automation, the same action apply. If they do not buy, if they do not take action you want them to take, you add to CRM. It's very important. Automation part just to make your life easier. Like, let's hope they will buy from automatic email. And it would be nice if everybody will buy from automatic emails, but it might be very low percentage. Maybe between 10 to 30% will convert from automatic emails, but maybe even smaller. I don't know the exact statistic. But the important thing, they will engage with those emails. They will, based on those emails, they will check certain parts of your website. And when you or your salesperson calling them or emailing them, they are able to track that person's behavior on a website. So it's easier for a salesperson to talk to that person. Oh, I saw you were interested in XYZ product, and then you were interested on another product. Can I help you? Can I answer any of your questions? Like, what are the concerns you don't want to buy from us? Or what can we do better to do business together? If you have wholesale side of your business, I strongly recommend you to implement what I showed you today, or at least some basic parts like abandonment cart, exit intent. Like, try to do at least bare minimum and build on it, but take some action. And also, if you don't have CRM, get some CRM, because it's very important. And please do not confuse CRM, email marketing tool like Klaviyo, Active Campaign Trip. Those are not CRMs. Those are just email marketing tools. CRM are Salesforce, Pipedrive, Zoho, what other, like HubSpot. Those are CRM tools, things that you have to do manually, track manually. There's some automations, but it's another topic. So highly recommend for you to start doing email marketing for your wholesale side of the business and add CRM to your business. If you have any additional questions, please leave them below under this video. If you have any additional like personal information, visit our website and contact us and ask them. We are here to help you, to help your retail store to grow. And if you're first time on this channel, please subscribe and like our video. Thank you. See you next Thursday.